And I share everybody. Hello, happy moon day, happy Monday. So we're doing something a little different today for our mini love reads. So if you guys are not familiar with my mini love reads, um, they are specialty reads and at special prices because I do offer love services on my website, more in depth. These are just more so straight to the point, pronto reads, Um, but I want to try something different tonight. I have a menu of different readings for many love reads for everybody's love situation, hopefully. So it's not just for one demographic of situations. You could be a single. Um, and also, what I do as well is this will be available for replay after the live. So you can come back and watch this live whenever you want. And the good thing is you can come back and click on your name in the description with a timestamp next to it so you don't have to sit through this entire thing or listen to someone else's reading if you don't have to or if you don't want to. You can listen to your own reading by just simply clicking on that timestamp next to the name given. Now, I'm trying this new thing with the menu love readings tonight. So if you want to know what different love readings are available, what topic maybe you want to ask, I do have combos. Okay. Read everything thoroughly. If you guys are interested, there's two forms of payment: PayPal or my Cash App, which is all linked in the description. Make sure that you at least leave the number or the name of the reading that you would like. If you're asking about anyone, make sure that you're leaving their name or at least a nickname or initials so I know how to identify the person. I never say any person's name on the lives that you're asking about. If you want your name to be anonymous or go by a YouTube name or username, a nickname, initial, or you want to go anonymous, let me know. If you want your question to be anonymous, if you are asking a question, so if you guys want something more private, more in depth, you guys can always book with me personally on my website. This is just something I do just to, for people to just get like a straight to the point read. Some people prefer it that way. Some people don't mind public readings, things like that. Some people do. So this is just for whomever resonates and whoever it aligns with. Now, keep in mind, once you purchase the reading, there is no refunds. Okay, so once you get or once you receive the reading, once you receive the reading, there is no refunds. Okay, I have provided my service. I have given you my energy. So spend your money wisely. Invest it where you trust it. Okay. Um, yeah, so the list is still open if you're interested. You want to be added to the list. If you've already purchased a reading, your name will be in the chat while I'm live. Once the live is over, your names will be in the description box, like I said, with a timestamp next to your name so you can click on it and it will take you straight to your reading. Okay. Any personal readings, if you guys would like to book with me, will be on my website. Okay. Walu Child Readings.ninja. Okay. Phone readings and video or voice recorded readings, coaching sessions as well if need be. All right, so let's get it. All right. All right. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hey, Mel, how are you? Happy Moon Day. Happy Monday to you. All right. I thank you guys for being here. All of those with good intentions, good energy. What's up? How are you? Anything else? You close the door to you. You get no access. You get no energy. You know how it go. Only love may enter the space, and if anything tries to enter the space or interfere, it will be blocked. Okay? Simple as that. We don't give our energy to it. All right. Cleanse the energy. Call on our divine source, God, our creator, our loving creator, our wise creator, our divine ancestors of the highest order that walk with us, that love us, that guide us, our angels of the highest order of love, light, and protection. All of our guardians, known and unknown, we thank you. Ask for divine covering and protection to surround those of us who are receiving guidance and messages tonight, those who are here with love and good intention. We protect you, we cover you in all spaces and timelines. I ask that this message be clear and accurate and precise in the highest capacity, that we receive what we beyond what we seek, but more so what we need. Thank you, Spirit. May everyone leave here with positive clarity and truth and wisdom and peace, or led in the right direction. Amen. Ashe. So it is. Hey, Tawanda, how are you? This incense smell bomb. I almost just don't want it to burn. I'm like, let me burn it for a little bit and like keep some of it because this shit smells too good. I'm gonna have to get me some more of these because this smell too good. Okay, too good to just let it burn like Usher. I'm gonna put it out for a second. Okay. Hey Simone, how are you? Happy Moon Day, happy Monday. Okay. So I think we can get started. Make sure y'all like this video, show some love. I would greatly appreciate that, especially just for gratitude, Thank ya. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. So let's get started. So far I have Simone and Mel. So Simone, I should have made the distinction. So there's two how do they feel readings. So there's a spread how do they feel, and there's just like the straight point, like straight to the point question of how someone feels, right? So um for 25 it's just like the straight to the point how do they feel, and then for 35 it's more of a lengthier spread kind of, even though like I have a spread on my website that I do that's a little more detailed, but like for this it's like a spread going into it a little bit more. Does that make sense? So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and start with the readings, starting with Simone. Let's get your timestamp. 7:05. Okay. All right, so let's tap in. Let's see, how is this person on your mind currently feeling? What divine source will allow us to know and to see in this person's energy that is open up to you to receive and to know, where their emotional energy stands. What does your divine team want you to know? Um, to make it a two topic, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead. I'll just start reading the how do they feel question. You can go ahead and do that. That's fine. Um, the other is like 7 cards. Yeah, the other I think is like 7 cards that I pull. Sometimes like more cards come out, but typically like 7 things that I focus on in that reading. Okay. Simone and her person in question. Ask for clarity, truth, and wisdom for her. The 9 of Pentacles try to come out and put it back because I didn't even set my intention yet. Spirit, clear this energy. Simone and her person of interest. How does this person currently feel? How does the person currently feel? What she needs to know. What is this person's current feelings? Three of Swords, Two of Cups. The Judgment card. I feel like this person is trying to, and then the Death card at the bottom. I feel like this person is trying to recover something they feel like you guys, like something that bruised your connection. They feel like there's something that had happened to your connection or your relationship that they feel like you guys are trying to recover from. They feel like there is a mutual desire. There is a mutual a desire and wanting to bring harmonization to the connection. This person may feel like you guys have like kind of weathered a strong storm, or you're like still in the midst of trying to keep something together. And I feel like this has everything to do with like past energy. This person feels like due to the past, it's like with everything that has transpired, everything that you guys have went through, it's a point here right now, like it's a very important place where you guys are with your connection. how to explain it, where they feel like it's either like we correct things, like, or there's no fixing this, there's no turning back. They feel like there's something very um like something here and right now that needs to be addressed and fixed. Like we can't obviously go back to the past. There's no way of turning back and correcting that, but what we have here and right now and where our future is concerned. I feel like this person does want to bring back some sort of they want to resurrect this connection. They want it to, what's the right word? Like, how do I explain this? Because it feels like this person knows that there's no turning back, or they can't fix everything that was wrong in this connection, or it's like the past is already said and done. So we might as well focus on like how we want to move forward type of energy. Let's see, how does this person feel? It's like it's inevitable. Like we either rise to the occasion or we end this, we dead this. A lot of cards trying to come out. 23, thought vibrations, resonant choices, signature signals, abandonment, feelings of unworthiness, rejection. They do think that you're feeling like rejected by them, or like something is your fault. Archangel Michael, strength, courage, letting go, and then expressive talents, creativity in the arts. This person may want to protect or defend what they've created, or what they feel like you've created, or what they feel like you guys have built. This person does feel like they've put you in a position, like an unfair position of feeling like you did something wrong, or it's your fault for something about the past. This person deeply regrets this. I feel like it's almost like they know that this is conflicted with where you guys are now and potentially your future, but they want to get past it there. I feel like this person they want to be the one to lead it. They want to lead the connection out of it, especially if they feel like they were the one that caused the issue in the connection. They want to unravel it. They want to be the one to fix it, to turn it around. He's been going through something and I've been trying to be there for him, but he won't open up, so it's been hard for me. Yeah, I feel like his energy wants to be in control of how things go, or solving the issues, not with your energy involved in it, if that makes sense. Like your involvement. Okay. So what was the other topic, or what was the other one that you wanted? Was it, I think you said you wanted two topics. What was the other topic that you wanted to tap into? First of all, does that make sense? Does the energy like line up with what's going on, or what you've been feeling? A little bit. Was there anything like that didn't make sense, or you feel like certain things just had to kind of play itself out? Okay. What can you expect in over the next weeks in your connection? Okay. Based off of the current energy, spirit, and maybe unforeseeable things in the future, over the next few weeks, what is that, Simone? What can she expect in her connection with her person in question, her partner? What can she expect? What can she expect? Okay. Judgment again. The Queen of Swords. The Three of Wands. the Three of Swords again. Um, this decision that you guys are going to make, and it could be the move, it's like this is a no turning back thing. Like once something is already, like once you step forward into something new within this connection, it's like this is the big moment. And this big moment, I feel like it's going to require you, or you're going to be in this energy where you're not overtly emotional. There's a a healthy balance of receptivity maybe to this new energy, but also discerning. Because I feel like this person is like, they're in this place where they're anticipating what's to come, or they're open to it even if they don't know exactly what it's going to look like and how it's going to pan out. They're going to open up to it more so due to the fact of like past transgressions between the two of you or your connection. This is like a way of them, I feel like, not rewriting the past, but kind of like mending the past, like fixing it in the best way that they can, because they can't go back and fix the hands of time, like what they did, but they can like only focus on what's here and right now and hope, that their best foot forward does impact your future in a positive way. So let's see. Let me clarify with the oracle. Okay, so you have attachment with longing, desperation, and animal totems, animal energy, and power. So this could be something around Leo season, because the lion and the Two of Cups kept standing out to me. So the animal totems very well could speak about the astrological time frame of things. I don't feel like that's literal, like animal totems itself. I feel like maybe Leo season is significant. And any energies that might have been heavy, what you're going to find is that you release any heavy energies that you're attached to when it comes to this. And you're more so like in a balanced state. Like, I'm going to be open hearted. I'm going to receive yes, but I'm going to be wise about this. I'm going to move into this with my mind clear and discerning. So, yeah, I feel like something with Leo season, going into Leo season, is very significant in like how things play out. It seems like you guys are going to, if you already settled with this big move that you're going to make, um, let me see. You said, hold on, I meant to move closer to him in the next month, and then you can play stuff out. Yeah, I feel like if you do it, or whatever you feel like is best suitable for you, whether it's you literally moving or you um making a decision, let's say for instance, to, I feel like most likely you are gonna do it. I don't see you not doing it, but if, let's say for instance, if you don't move, it could be like you decide, let's say like, I want to see how this goes for a month or a couple of weeks. It's like something where maybe you don't fully commit to it, because there's something about you being balanced. You're not too in your head, but you're not too emotional either. It's like there's a balance, there's a wise move in this, because it feels like both of you guys are in this mutual space of wanting to overcome some sort of loss or transgressions of your past. Your person is trying to look at things from a future forward like perspective, not stuck in the past. So hopefully that makes sense. But I'm getting like Leo season is going to be significant. I feel like you're going to make the move. I feel like you will. I don't see you not doing it. And if it's not a fully committing to moving, like I said, it's like maybe a good length of time that you spend with this person or in their area where they live. Okay. So hopefully that resonates. A lot of fear from his past into it. Yeah, possibly. Yeah. It feels more so like a desire to like fix maybe where they feel like they lacked in the connection, or maybe where they sabotage. It's like they know that they can't fully correct the past or go back and change things, but at least I can put my best foot forward in the future. That's kind of the energy I keep picking up from your person. Like they're trying to look forward and not towards the past. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm glad that makes sense. I'm sending much love to you, sis. Best of luck on your venture, your journey. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to Miss Mel. You're very welcome, sis. My pleasure. As always, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Miss Mel, let's get your reading. We're at 2043. All right. So yours is a how do they feel spread. My whistling sucks ass. Um okay, so let's clear our previous energies. Hey Mel, how are you? Happy Moon Day, happy Monday. Let's clear our previous energies with love, light, and peace. We send Simone and her person of interest, love, light, and peace, and may their energy be restored in wholeness and in fullness. Amen and ashe. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Whoever the person is that Mel has on her heart and on her mind, divine spirit, her angels, her ancestors, and guides, ask her permission to tap into both parties' energies for the sake of what she needs to know, what she's allowed to know and to see, and that I have permission to tap into and see. All parties involved, spirit, I ask for clarity. Where this person's current energy is towards Mel, as far as their energy emotionally or energetically, what's their current energy towards Melody and or their situation or their connection, this person in question that she's asking about. Okay. So the Temperance, first card out. The Temperance. Okay. This person. The King of Cups. I think the Tower wants to come out too, so I'm gonna take it. All right, so okay, you have the Artist. This is a bonus card in this particular tarot deck. The Artist card, it's like a bonus, like major. Okay, the Five of Swords. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so last card is going to be Hidden. Okay. All right, so we're going to keep this card hidden, move these out of the way. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. So this person's current energies towards you, it feels like they're trying to balance out what they're feeling. They're not trying to operate too much in their emotion. This person could be feeling a lot. They might be feeling a lot of passion or even agitation. Like their energy is not at rest. It feels like very anxious, very wanting to do something, or you know how like some people could be really anxious and they don't know what to do with themselves, so it's like they try to distract themselves with other things so that they're not feeling that anxiousness, or if they're denying something that they feel guided to do or they want to do, like they want to take some sort of action or something like that, or let's say like potentially reach out or something. It's like, let me try to take away the anxiety or the pull towards that by um by like overstimulating themselves into another focus or something like that. So yeah, I feel this person right now, they're trying to find some sort of peace with this. They're not trying to um yeah. I feel like this person, this energy to me feels like all over the place kind of, and they're trying not to, either they're not trying to overextend or they're not trying to chase, because I feel like this person might be impulsive by nature, or like they don't really think before they act if they want to do something, or um it most likely is led by ego. It most likely is aimed in anxiety, but in this instance it's almost like they're forcing themselves, or they're taking the higher road by not acting on impulse. So with the Tower card here, I feel like this person is not showing you just how emotionally affected they are. They could be playing games, not gonna lie. This person could be playing mind games with you, but it's because they're trying to maintain a certain level of control. They're trying to maybe project that they're in control, or because their energy feels chaotic, they want you to, it's not transfer emotion in a sense where they want you to be feeling chaotic or lost, but it's like if they can dictate or control the narrative with you, that's what they're going to do. So I feel like that's kind of what's driving a little bit of their motivations a little bit. Um, this person feels very ungrounded to me. The Tower card, interestingly, only has one person, one figure, and it's a person wearing a mask. So this person is projecting something. They're not showing you the truth of how they really feel with the King of Cups. This person is very much so trying to maintain composure. This person may actually think that they're way in over their head about something, or they don't want to give away too much emotion, or come off like they're too emotional, too invested, um, not grounded. This person could be like hyper fixated on, um, this person might be hyper fixated on um, some sort of like projection of like maybe a vision. It feels like it's personal. It doesn't feel like anything they discuss with you. It's like this person sometimes gets caught up in fantasies, or they get caught up in like idealism when it comes to people. This is not going the way that they thought it was going to go. This person thought they were able to control it. Like this person, how do I explain this? This feels like somebody, if this is the same person you be asking about, this energy always feels very immature. Like the way that they perceive love and relationships is very immature. It's almost like, let it fall into my lap, let me rush, let me push towards the goal that I want without actually doing the work. So how does this person feel? It's not telling me like how they feel about you specifically. It's like, how were they feeling about the energy within the connection, maybe? Like what is going on with them emotionally due to your connection? Cora, yes, you got to be added. You do have to purchase a reading of choice. You can look in the description for more details on that, like which reading of choice resonates with you. And then your form of payment is either PayPal or Cash App. Make sure that if you do purchase the reading that you leave at least the number of the reading that's of your choice, if not the name of the reading. Um, yeah, I feel like this person, they hold back a lot. They have inner insecurities of like looking like a loser, or it's more so rejection. Rejection to them feels like they're a loser. Or if something doesn't quite go their way, or if they fear that it won't go their way, it's like to them that's a failure. To them, they look stupid. To them, they got played. Rather than it being like a mature adult seeking clarity, seeking truth, or just speaking the truth because they want to, or if they like somebody, like, okay, if I like a person, let me move towards that. And if it don't work out, it don't work out. It's like there's an immature game to all of this for this person, or how they register things is very immature. Um, I feel like they get kind of defensive or triggered sometimes, like when they think about the possibility of like you, I don't know, this person's energy always feels like fucking crazy, not crazy, but like just what's going on with you, you know? Education, learning, and teaching. They could feel like there's something that they need to see, something they need to learn from in this situation, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to do it. Success, personal, professional achievement. When it comes to like, I don't feel like this person is like, I don't get like this person's focus on career and personal achievements and things like that, but it's like when they put their mind to something, they'll fixate on it till they make it happen. And with you, it's like you're teaching them something maybe about their pursuit in like, or the way they pursue love, how they go about things from their ego. There's something around this. This person's energy is like every time, like I swear, if this is the same person, because it feels like it at least, every time I read on this energy, this person always feels off balance. They feel all over the place. They feel anxious. They feel impulsive. It feels immature. You know, I'm gonna clarify with some messenger cards in a second, but this person fears you cutting them off. Like you're gonna get to a point where you'll finally see the truth of them or something like that, or you'll get tired of being in a limbo with them. You'll get tired of the confusion. um if you have a bit more time to yourself, once you find your own like rhythm, like without this person or focusing on them, that you'll see the clarity or see the truth of them and you won't want to deal with them. I feel like that's what this person fears. um how they hold on, I'm debating actually talking to them about how I don't feel like he has the bandwidth to grow this. I'm gonna have to let him go. I mean, shit. That might be the most wisest thing you can do right now. Because honestly, yeah. Let's clarify. How does this person feel that Mel needs to know? That Melody needs to know. What is it that she needs to know? I feel you're trying to control me. So again, it goes back to this energy where they want to be the one in control. They want to be the one to call the shots in the situation because that makes them feel comfortable to dictate it. And love don't work like that. Life don't work like that. We can't control every motherfucking thing. You know? It says, I feel you're someone safe to let my guard down with. I feel like you could hurt me more than anyone. So it's like this person goes back and forth. This person is in fear. Like in one breath, this person is like, I know this person is cool. I know she would never hurt me. I know she has good intentions. And then there's another part of them that's like, but if I lose control, you could really fuck me over. You could really hurt me. So this person has a hard time with vulnerability and trust. So from that, just that alone, you can't build with anybody from that space. Like a real connect. Why is these cards? What the hell? Any connection is, it's not gonna, if it's not built on trust and vulnerability, transparency, really, you can't do anything with that. You know what I'm saying? Like a guarded connection, friendship, family dynamic, whatever, business relationship, if there's no truth and transparency, like you can't trust, you can't move in that. And if you're living from a place of fear, or your fear of trusting somebody blocks you so much, you can't do anything, you can't grow from that connection. A lot of cards is trying to fly out. So I try hard to impress you and others. This person has a hard time with keeping it real. Okay. The things that they like about you, how you seem to be somebody that's confident, independent, in control, they admire it, but at the same time I feel like they fear it. They know about you, so other people know about you, they do discuss you, they do talk about you to other people. I don't feel like it's in a bad way. I'm struggling with my shadows. Yep, traumas, inner child. I want, adult intimacy, and I've never experienced true unconditional love. So they don't really know what it's like for people to genuinely care about them or like them. without some sort of agenda, without trying to take something from them or play them in the end. Like this person's not used to this. So I do feel like there's a little bit of a trauma response when they encounter someone that's genuine, someone that's authentic, someone that shows up, someone that treats them like a human or treats them with kindness. Like I feel like it triggers this person. Like at the same time, they might like it, but at the same time, they fear it. So this person's energy is like very imbalanced, and the Five of Pentacles was a hidden card. This person, I feel like potentially their energy towards you is going to continue to kind of push you away. And it's not a rejection towards you, but it's more so a rejection towards themselves. They deal with some sort of, how do I explain it? This person deals with some sort of inner rejection. So I don't see this person being really open or doing much different, to be honest with you. Let's see, clarify the Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands. They might be at a crossroads with this. Like, do I move forward? Do I not? This person's very stubborn. They might have a Taurus placement or something, but this this person I feel like might kind of stay stuck, to be real with you. Um yeah, this I feel like this person might remain stuck in their ways a little bit, or as a result it could feel like they're pushing you away or something like that. But really what it is they're really, it's a block. It's a block within them, to be real. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Um, that clarifies some things maybe that you've been feeling. Okay. All right, sis. So that's also a block within you. Yeah, I mean that could make sense. A lot of times we mirror people, we mirror what's inside sometimes. So I I get it. That makes sense. You're very welcome, sis. My pleasure. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So Miss Anonymous F has joined. So I'm gonna add you to the list, sis, in a second. Let me clear the cards. So we clear all previous energies, males, energy, her person of interest, energy with love, light, and peace. May their energy be restored in wholeness and fullness. Amen and ashe. Okay, so let's get the time stamp for Anonymous F. Okay, time stamp is that a 8:38:27. Okay, so you wanted a how do they feel question, and what is spirit guiding you to focus on before love comes in? Okay. All right. So the how do they feel, whomever is on your heart and on your mind, we're just going to ask straight to the point. How does this person feel about you currently? Just straight to the point. So it's not a spread, it's just a question, straight to the point question. Spirit, I ask for permission to tap into Anonymous F's energy. You know who she is and her person in question she has in mind for the how do they feel reading. We ask for permission to tap into their energies only for the sake of what you would want Anonymous F to know and allow me to see and translate for her spiritually. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your divine wisdom, truth, and clarity. Oh, okay. How does this person feel? What does she need to know? I feel four cards trying to come out. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck. You have the Page of Swords. You have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. There's somebody that is passionate about you and would like to see the connection grow a little bit more. Um, yeah, I feel like this person would want to see this progress a little bit more. This could be somebody that's trying to get to know you, or it's like they're trying to figure you out, even if this is someone you've talked to for a minute. There's some sort of curiosity. They may feel like you're a little bit guarded. This person may feel a little bit on edge as far as um how much they're like, how in depth or how intense they're willing to go with you. Hello, Cora. Um yeah, this to me feels like I'm trying to understand you. I'm trying to get to know you. This person is trying to take their time. Um They may not feel like they're getting anywhere, but it's like they want to break through with this. They're trying to impress you, or maybe they're trying to like show you that, this is worth pursuing, or show you that it's okay for you to open up to them or something like that, or to feel safe in their presence. This person could feel like they're close to walking away from this because they're not getting what they hope to get out of this. This feels like somebody that's more so sincere. I don't feel like this is in order to be added to the list, you do have to choose a reading from one of the readings in the description, and you do have to send a payment for that reading to be added to the list. Okay. But yeah, I feel like this person sees you as like somebody that they could build with. They do admire a lot of things about you. They could find you attractive, not just attractive, but they could find you like to be somebody that has a lot of the qualities that they can build with. A lot of qualities that they feel like is, a mature woman, somebody that you could take serious. Um, can you send in another 2-question read? A 2 topic, you mean? Um, Mel, I'm sorry, anonymous F sis. I'm sorry, sis. Are you asking about like one of the combos? Is that what you're asking? Because I changed everything with this. If you look at because it's a whole new thing with I'm trying tonight at least. So just take a look at the description first. Um, but yeah, I do feel like this person, whoever they are that you're asking about how they feel, it's like they want something to move forward, but they feel like you're not open to it. They're not getting the results that they want from you. They might be contemplating, should they just let this kind of go? Should they stop trying? Um, oh yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you leave the number of the topics. That's fine. The Queen of Cups came out. This person feels like there's a layer to you that, they're trying to crack, they're trying to get under. They feel like they want you to feel safe. They want you to soften up with them. Like, just allow yourself to be in that soft energy. Like, you don't have to overprotect yourself. They want you to, I just keep getting this energy like this person wants to impress you, show you like, nah, I can do this. I got you. Like, you don't need to be on guard with me. Like, it's safe to trust. And it doesn't feel predatory. It doesn't feel like this person's trying to bait you or manipulate you. It feels genuine to me. Like, they genuinely care about what you think, how you feel. They want you to open up. So your second topic, you want to ask about um, what is spirit guiding you to focus on before love comes in? So let's see, what is spirit, divine source guide? You know who she is. You know who Anonymous F is. What is it that you're guiding her to focus on before love comes in? What is it that you are instructing her or guiding her to focus on before love comes in? What are you instructing or guiding her to move towards? Wow. The Knight of Pentacles came out again. And it's a woman in this deck. You got the Queen of Swords as well. You got the Two of Pentacles. And you have the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance. They want you to focus on, there's something about a pace, a steady pace, taking your time, but more so with yourself. Because with all these pentacles, all this earth energy, it does feel like patience. It does feel like growth. It does feel like grounding, humbling, just your feet planted in the ground, recentering yourself. Because I feel like you may like have a mind about like a thought or belief around like you have to kind of protect yourself in a way, like it's almost like a I don't trust people, or I don't trust love. It's almost like you got to show up and show me too much to where it's harsh and it's critical to where you're not in a receptive mode to it. It's not saying for you to be delusional. It's not saying for you to be too open, too readily available. It's just telling you to trust in yourself a bit more, that it's okay when it's okay for you to be in flow and not be in danger, or to feel threatened, or to feel like somebody's trying to like get in where they fit in to play you, or like if you were to let go a little bit, that would be an entry point for somebody to like game you up or something like that. There's always about balance. The spirit saying like it requires a give and take from you. Like spirit saying like work with us a little bit, work with us. It doesn't have to be like um you give all of your energy away, you just become all whimsical, or just come into this place where you just forget what has happened to you, or whatever the case may be. It's not to say that, but it's like if you want real love to come, you are going to have to be flexible. You are going to have to open up a bit. Um, it does require a little bit more devotion to this. Like, work with us. It's a team, like your spiritual team, you and your person. I feel like you've been working on something within yourself, like working with maybe being more soft in your energy, like not necessarily soft of like because softness, I feel like people look at softness as like this weakness, or how do I explain it? Like you're green and like it's a free for all. Anybody can just play games with me. But that's not what this is saying. This is more so like soft in energy, meaning trusting yourself again, trusting yourself to allow good things to happen to you. Trust that if you enjoy yourself and have a good time, that you'll still be able to be wise and discerning, like if something is off, where you don't have to be in this survival mode all the time. And definitely, like spirit saying, like in your softness, it will also resonate with the part of you that feels like I attract, I don't chase, with the Queen of Wands beneath the Temperance. It will speak to that part of you by just allowing it to flow, allowing it to be, allowing it to happen. Let's clarify this with the Oracle. Okay, thank you, Mel. Thank you so much. I got it. Where does Anonymous F Spirit need to focus? I mixed two decks in one. So I don't know if this is the same deck creator, but it has the same imagery. So I just blended them together, made this one big deck out of them. So service, bringing value. Okay. So like what you bring, and there might be a little bit of a trigger around you feeling like you're servicing and giving, but not giving anything back. Like, I'm not cooking, I'm not clean, I'm not doing this. And spirit saying like you shouldn't give wifey duties to somebody that's just a fly by night energy. But this is a place where spirit is saying, allow someone to meet you in your softness. Allow somebody to also show up in service and love too. Service not meaning like I'm just bending over backwards and I have no self-respect and I'm just here because I'm obligated, or I want you to like me or love me, but more so from a place of genuineness, genuine appreciation, genuine kindness, genuine appreciation, for another person. Let someone show up for you in that way. Explorer, travel, wanderer. So your person might be somebody that kind of, you might need somebody that comes in that is open-hearted in a sense where it's like they might have gone through some things too in their journey, but they know how, like, what to look for. They know how to focus on the things that expand them, or they might have a bright side to things. Like, yeah, I've been through some heartache, but like they have the capacity to look at it as like an adventure, a part of their journey. You know what I mean? And then they look forward to the future. So this person, there's something with maybe like your Sagittarius energy. Um, Maybe a placement in your eighth house, or sorry, your ninth house. Maybe there's something with like your Sagittarius energy or this person's energy, or this person could be a Sagittarius because you got number 14. This makes me think of the temperance, and you have the temperance here, which is Sag energy. Um, I feel like there's something to that. Your person is meant to kind of stretch your capacity to receive, but it starts with you first. Like, I feel like that's where spirit's telling you to place your focus, and like a person might come in to kind of um lovingly triggers this for you. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. All right. All right, sis. I hope that was helpful. I hope that makes sense. So I'm sending the much of love to you. I appreciate you as always. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll catch you in divine time. Okay. So Mel, we're gonna put part 2. Um, so your topic was love confession, what they want to say but won't, and another love confession as far as their truth about you to their friends, or their confession of truth about you to their friends. Okay. All right, so let's get your time before I forget. I cannot see if that is a, I think, hold on. I think that's a 5. Hold on. Yeah, 52:27. Not my hair taking the flowers out. Okay. All right. So I think I'm gonna use my messenger cards with the tarot just to kind of clarify. So let's see. Let's clear our previous energies with love, light, and peace. Back to Anonymous F. Many persons of interest. May their energy be restored in wholeness and in fullness. Amen and ashe. So it is. Okay, so love confession. What does this person want to say to Mel but won't? Person that she has on her heart and her mind, that in their openness and their purity and safety and trust, that they will allow to be tapped into and known, that is in alignment with truth. All right, of course. Card flipped. The Hermit. Okay, so yeah, this is something that they're deliberately choosing to keep hidden, but dang, the Nine of Cups could be about like what they desire, what they wish, what they envision. What is it that they want to say but won't say it, Spirit? The Empress. How much they might admire you, or the things that they admire about you specifically. The Artist. Yeah, so this card came out. This is the same person. This is the same energy. Like, where I was picking up, this person might have idealized certain things, like, or they may have already had a vision of what they wanted in love, what they wanted it to look like, and they try to maybe fit you into this. So like when people meet, let's say like people that already have a desire for love, when they meet somebody that they like, they already start planning and fantasizing. Usually women do that. That's typically like a woman type of trait type of thing, but I feel like this person could have did something along the lines of that. Like, I know what type of partner I want, or I know what type of love situation I want. And it may not even be like a long term, like, oh, I want to get married. It could be just like, I want a girlfriend that I could kick it with, hang out with, you know, when me and my friends have our girls with us, like I have my girl and we do this, we do that. It might not even be that deep, but they had some sort of vision in mind. Um, they might have felt like there was something that was going to unfold between the two of you, but I feel like you turned out to be a little bit more than what they could actually handle, even though they admire you. Um, in comparison to maybe what they are used to dating or used to keeping up with, your energy might be a bit more high maintenance, and not necessarily in like a materialistic way, but more so spiritually and energetically, maybe. Or this person may, I feel this all the time. Every time I tap into this person's energy, um, like a level of immaturity, you know? But they are deliberately not telling you like the fact, like maybe what they actually want, what they actually desire, or the vision that they see. It's like they're being a little bit smuggish about it, like I'm not gonna say anything. Like, again, that fear of losing their control, or looking like too vulnerable, too open. Look at all these cards, the same motherfucking cards, excuse my language. These cards already came out in the last one that you did. I need to grow the fuck up is at the bottom, possibly. I'm not doing reversals in this one. You need to choose what you really want. So they might be telling themselves like they need to choose. There's a possibility between us. I need to grow the fuck up. That immaturity. There's too many cards, girl. I'm being subliminal with you. I asked God, my angels and ancestors and my guides about you. I felt bound by someone or something. You are in my heart and in my mind. I realized that I chose the wrong person. Um, physical act with you is not purely a physical act. My heart and soul exposed. So if you guys haven't been intimate, they imagine it to be more than just like a physical act. But there's a lot of motherfucking cards. Though we may not always see eye to eye, I adore you. Don't ever change for me or anyone. I'm quite curious about you, and unfortunately, I didn't realize, or I realized that I did not see your worth at first. So yeah, this was like a little bit more like your energy or like your impression on this person might have been more than what they bargained for, more than what they were expecting or signed up for. You know, I feel like what you're dealing with is like a little boy. I'm gonna just be real. The Five of Wands at the top of the deck, like, this person does deal a lot with their ego. They're still trying to live for the approval of other people or something like that, where they're not entirely being real. They're not really being honest. They don't really live in their truth or their true expression. They don't speak or say the things that they really want to say, or they play games. They hold back their truth. Like, yeah, this person is moving in this energy. They might feel like it's the wisest thing to do right now is to not say the things that they really want to say, as far as like maybe how much they actually really do like you, how much they admire you, the type of goals that they have for their future, what they see, what they want. It's like they may withhold this from you because it's like a power move. Like, if I show this, that's too much vulnerability. If I say this, then that makes this person have the upper hand, which is fucking childish. If you think about it, that's childish. You know, I mean, children have more emotional depth than some adults, or freedom of speech than most adults. Some adults just shy away from the truth because they're afraid of looking stupid. You know, it's unfortunate. But that's what I'm getting as far as like their confession is very much so like they see you as, that person, maybe not necessarily for them personally, but that person that does have a lot of great qualities. They find you to be attractive. They feel like you're not just surface level. They feel like you're somebody that deserves a little bit more maybe than what they have to offer, but that doesn't stop them from maybe wanting this. But I feel like they hold back a lot of telling you that they like you because they feel like that makes them look weak. Um, with the Five of Wands, this is just coming to me too. Like they might assume that you have other suitors or other people they have to compete for, or that you're used to being complimented. And some like this again, this is little boy energy. This is immature. Oh, I'm not about to gas them up. So, in other words, I'm not going to tell you that I find you to be attractive or I admire you or I like you. I don't want to give you that because I don't want your head blown up because you probably already have people gassing you up. Like, who thinks like that? That's kiddish behavior. Rather than just being like, I like what I see, I like what I like, and I'm going to express it because that's my truth. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm getting. I don't like this lighting. It's too dark for me in here. I'm gonna have to turn my light on. Okay, so you had another question or topic. Um, their truth about you to their friends. All right, so what's the truth that they express to their friends in relation to you? Okay. All right, so what do you want her to know? Like, what is this person saying about her to their friends that she has a right to know? You know, she has a right to know, you know? What is this person expressing, confessing in their truth to their friends about Mel? Five of Swords. The Five of Wands again. Damn. I think the Five of Swords came out in the other reading too. The How Do They Feel one. The Eight of Swords. The King of Cups at the bottom. King of Cups came out in the last one. Three of Swords beneath that. Five of Cups. This person just got all kind of fives. 555. Triple five. That could be significant. I feel like what your person confesses in realness and truth with a friend, because it might be friends, but I feel like this person doesn't even really keep it real with their friends. So it might be like one person that they talk to or that they trust or that they feel like is really in their corner. Um, this person might confess like they don't know what to do, so they resort to playing games in a way. Like they do feel something for you, but they're afraid of being hurt, or they don't, it's almost like they feel like whoever they're talking to understands where they're coming from. Like they also result to the same behaviors, like the friend, like maybe this is like a known pattern for them, or they talk about their love situation with a person and it's like, well, you know how it is. It is this They tell this to them almost like it's trauma bonding because it's not looking for solution. It's almost like looking for somebody to relate or validate um, how they resort to dealing with their emotions, which isn't good, right? It's not. They don't. It's not resulting in maturity, in their truth. If they were honest, they would be like, I do have feelings for this person. And they might say that, but they have this fear of getting hurt with the Three of Cups or Three of Swords at the bottom of the King of Cups. It's almost like I feel like this person is confused. I know she's probably like wondering what's up with me, but I feel like in order to keep my peace or to keep like things intact so I don't like get caught up, I have to kind of like keep it this way, They probably got other dudes anyway. I'm not about to be like all the other ones. I'm not about to do X, Y, and Z. Like it's some immaturity, but it comes from a place of they might feel challenged by this. They might feel emotionally and mentally challenged with how to deal with it. So their actions, they don't know which way to go with it. I feel like this person reacts or they respond or they take action from those places of mental conflict or not wanting to be rejected, not wanting to get played to where it actually adds more injury, like more salt to the wound. Um, let's see. What's the dialogue? What the hell? Hold on. These cards. I'm very stuck in my ways. My dreams of you have been insane. I've cried over you and or the situation. I'm gonna clarify, or I'm just gonna like reshuffle because those were facing up. So, what is the dialogue, spirit, that you want Mel to know as far as what this person discusses about her? You need to take accountability. Pay attention to your intuition. I'm afraid of this connection. I need to speak my truth, and or you need to speak your truth. So they could say something like, they need to just listen to themselves more, maybe. They need to take some sort of accountability, maybe speak up, speak their truth, or you both need to speak your truth towards each other, but they're afraid of this. They don't know what to do with this connection. I feel like that's the dialogue that this person has. I don't care. Yeah, I feel like that's the dialogue. So, again, like I always tell you, like, just, you know, but it's up to you. Take it or leave it. But I mean, if you do, it's one thing like if the conversation comes up to like discuss your feelings, or even if it's like you feel the need to address it, not out of desperation or trying to control the narrative or to get something going or moving, but because you want peace, you want truth, you want clarity, or you feel the need to speak up for yourself, to express what you need to. But this person, I feel like the card said, they really do need to take accountability. There's a passivity to them, there's an immaturity, but it's also like, for you to see, is this something that you want to participate in? You know what I mean? Like, is it worth all of that? Is this person even, like, keeping it real with myself? Like, if this person is not able to show up, they're not willing to, or I'm just kind of putting most of the energy in, or they keep blocking me, like, what can you do other than just step away from it? Like, there's no need to keep trying to push a door open that won't open. Like, what good does that do me? What kind of wellness or healthiness would that do for me? So yeah, that's the read. I hope that makes sense, or ouch, you know because this person, they just seem like they on bullshit. Like, I just, I mean, like I said, it's up to you how you want to address it. Um, but yeah, yeah. I would say this because some people would argue and say, "Oh, just move on and just fuck it." But like, if you, like, as an adult, or this is just me, like sometimes I feel like you do need clarity, or you do need to release, because let's take it as like you guys already have miscommunication and whatever right now, and then you just go on with and just like, yeah, because a lot of times, yes, humans, adults, they know what the fuck they be doing, they know when they're in the wrong, but sometimes for the other person's sanity, they do need to just not be overly emotional about it and vent seeking a reaction, but just more so from a place of, what, like, let's have a conversation, and then that might be what you need. And even if you do that, sometimes people are not man enough or woman enough to be honest and be straightforward. So people still leave with the feeling of, well, I didn't get my clarity, I didn't get my closure. And at that point, your closure is just you accepting the fact that this person cannot rise to the occasion. They cannot be honest, they can't be truthful, or they won't meet you in a honest, open adult conversation. You know what I mean? So it's really up to you, like how weighty it is for you, how much your truth wants to be spoken, or is it something you feel like they already know what they did? I don't need to explain it. I'm done. I wash my hands of it and I move forward. Because if you leave that door open of, oh, I should say something and this and that, it's going to prolong this energy or this situation or this connection that may not lead to be that prolonged. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, that door doesn't need to be open. It just needs to be shut. moved on from, But in this instance, it feels like this person be knowing what they be doing, you know? So you discussing it with them is more so for you rather than it is about like coming to a middle ground, because I feel like this person already knows what the fuck they be doing. Just based off of what's come through. But yeah. That's the reading. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Yeah. Yeah. They know what the fuck they do. uh-uh. Yeah, it takes away the peace, Some stuff just it ain't worth it. Like, yeah, you're welcome. What you want, Nova? What you want? Hmm? Girl, what's wrong with you? What you want? Hmm? Okay, so if anyone else is interested, let me know. The list is still open. If not, that will be the last read for the evening, and I will put the timestamps up. And in that case, like if no one has any questions or anyone wants to get a love read tonight, you guys want to book any other reads with me, y'all can get a reading on my website if you're too shy to do it on the live. But yeah. What do you want, Nova? Okay, so all right. I think that does it. Nova, what do you want? What you want? Girl, what you want? Girl, how can I assist you? What do you want? Okay. All right. So timestamps are up. All right, so that concludes it. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for joining. Y'all have a beautiful rest of your night, your day, your evening, wherever you guys are in the world. Thank you for showing love, some likes. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Gratitude is always accepted over here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And until the next one, peace.